Ladies and hold. Let me close this real fast. Okay, so tonight on the show we have got to talk about everything that went down tonight. Hold on. Everything that went down tonight and the trading, all the trades that went down, crazy. What a crazy day it was. All right. So first of all, let's talk about the number one trade. The Cleveland trades Dwyane Wade back to Miami. Dwyane Wade is going back to Miami for a second round pick. Mother, are you serious right now, Dwyane Wade? I think he's gonna go over there to retire. I think they talked about it. He had a talk with LeBron James and the Cleveland management. Like, you know what? I ain't about shit no more. I don't want to play anymore after this season. Can I at least finish out the last 2 months of the season in Miami? That's where I played most of my career, you know. I want to retire. And I think, you know what? They told him, you know what, dude? You're right. You ain't about shit, dude. You ain't playing that much anymore. We could use a little bit of a younger legs. We'll trade you in Miami. And I think they called and they told Miami, hey, you know, Dwyane Wade wants to go back to Miami. He wants to retire, you know. He's a shadow of himself. He ain't about shit anymore. Will you accept him for a number 2 pick? You know what? Sure. You know, we feel like we did him wrong for never giving him the money he deserved. You know. So yeah, the least we can do is accept him, let him finish out his the last months of the season here, and he can retire. All right. Thank you. Yeah, we'll send you a number 2 round pick. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Done deal. Dwyane Wade, you're going to retire. You're going to finish out your career with Miami. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I just think that's how it went down. I think it was more of a LeBron and management, you know, doing it for Wade, and then Miami accepting it because they feel like they have to, you know, they felt like 2 years ago they let him high and dry when they didn't want to pay him the max, you know. They never paid him the max, I don't believe. They always give it to LeBron. You know, we're always looking to give it to somebody else. So at least he can finish out his career in Miami. All right, now let's talk about the other trades they made. They also decided to trade. What's to say? Some Isaiah Thomas and Channing Frye to the Well, let me talk about the other one first. So they did a 3-team trade. They traded with Sacramento and Utah, and they got Ronnie Hood. They got George Hill from. I'm messing up right now. Okay, let's start all over. They did a 3-way trade with Utah and Sacramento. Cleveland ended up getting George Hill from Sacramento and Ronnie Hood from Utah. In exchange, they sent Iman Shumpert to Sacramento, and they send Derrick Rose to Utah. All right, so let's look about this trade now. So they got rid of Dwyane Wade, they got rid of Iman Shumpert, and they got rid of Derrick Rose, and they get back George Hill and Ronnie Hood. I like this trade, I really do. I feel George Hill is the guy. He can defend. He's a much better defender than what they had. And he can also score for you. I really like this trade. This sure helped the Cleveland with their defense, adding a guy like George Hill. Ronnie Hood, same thing. He can shoot. He can defend. He's got energy. I also like that trade. I like both of those guys coming in for Cleveland. Both those guys, Ronnie Hood and George Hill. They can both defend and they can both score. Now, I would have, instead of sending Iman Shumpert, I think Iman Shumpert's a little bit of a better defender than J.R. Smith. I would have tried to, instead of sending Iman Shumpert to Sacramento, try to send J.R. Smith. I think J.R. Smith is lost. He's very inconsistent. Doesn't play that much defense anymore. You don't know what you're going to get from him any single night. I would have rather have them trade J.R. Smith to Sacramento instead of Iman Shumpert. But anyways, that's just me. And then the last trade they made was they sent Channing Frye and Isaiah Thomas to the Lakers for for Larry Nance and Jordan Clarkson. All right, once again, I really like what they're getting here. Another guy who can really help, can spell out Tristan Thompson when Tristan Thompson doesn't want to play. Tristan Thompson sometimes doesn't seem to have the energy, wants to be a lazy ass. I don't know what's going on with him. But, he's not the guy who was there, 2-3 years ago. He doesn't do shit. So when, maybe he can motivate him. Hey, we got another guy here, another 7-footer here, and Larry Nance, who wants to play, who wants to be about shit, who wants to win a championship. And that make him, and he'll come in there, he'll rebound, he'll defend, he'll, get you some points, very athletic, very energized. I think that could also motivate Tristan Thompson to get his head out of his ass. Tristan Thompson, for the last 2 years, has been shit. But maybe if you bring Larry Nance is going to be motivated, he's athletic, he has energy. Maybe Tristan Thompson like, oh shit, I might lose some minutes if I don't pick my shit up. Larry Nance Jr. is here to play. So then maybe I don't know. It helps, you got Larry Nance, he can help. And also I think he can motivate Tristan Thompson to get his head out of his ass. Jordan Clarkson. The guy can score, not defend too much. But whatever, he can come in with that second unit and help. I don't know. I believe George Hill's gonna be their new point guard because they don't have neither Isaiah Thomas, neither Derrick Rose or Isaiah Thomas anymore. So you would think that their new point guard will be George Hill. I would think. So right away, that's a much better defense right there. George Hill's a much better defensive player than Isaiah Thomas. He really is. So I really like that. I really like that trade right there because once again you get energy and you get defense. I like all the trades they made. I feel like the Dwyane Wade trade, like I said, I feel that was more of a LeBron, doing it for his friend. But I feel like the other two, I feel like the Utah, Sacramento, and then the one with what they made with the Lakers really can help this team. So I think, their lineup will now be George Hill. I guess you still have J.R. Smith in there. LeBron. Ronnie Hood, LeBron. And then I guess then you have to decide who do you want to start, who do you want to put at the 5, whether it's going to be Tristan Thompson or Larry Nance. And then you would think once Kevin Love comes back, then he would play the 5 again. But I think right now that's how it's going to be, I think it's going to be George Hill, J.R. Smith, I don't know, Ronnie Hood, LeBron, I don't know. But I know for sure, I think for sure George Hill, LeBron James are going to start. I know that for sure. I don't know who else is going to start. Maybe they'll change the lineup. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Saturday night, I believe, is their first game with all these new players. But we'll see how it goes. And then the Lakers, let's talk for a little bit because that's my team. So you get rid of 2 athletic young guys, especially Larry Nance, Jordan Clarkson. Nice job coming up with that second unit. Okay, now you get Channing Frye, who fucking sucks. I'm sorry, he does. The guy fucking sucks. He needs to go fried chicken at Kentucky Fried Chicken and live up to his name of being Channing Frye. Go fucking fry from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Guy fucking sucks. And then you get Isaiah Thomas, who you may let go from what I'm hearing. That was just to clean up money because the Lakers have now cleared up to $70 million and to try to go, they can now afford to sign both George Paul and LeBron James next year in this summer, July. So that's what this all was about, clearing up money to be able to go sign or try to go sign Paul George and LeBron James or DeMarcus Cousins. Go over there and go get somebody. I'm hearing they're trying to go for a Paul George LeBron James partnership. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know why. I don't know why they just you should look for some other players. Yes, those are probably the 2 biggest names, but I don't know. You have all this money. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens if they're not able to sign neither of them. Because they got all this money now. And so what are they going to do? Maybe do they wait until next year and suck again? Or do they maybe try to sign maybe 3-5 players with those 2 deals? I don't know. you know, what, like, not stars, but like, I don't know. I don't even know who's, I know, Paul George, LeBron James, Chris Paul, DeMarcus Cousins. I know they're free agents for sure. I'm not sure who else is a free agent. But we'll see what happens. Isaiah Thomas, listen, I would not be surprised if they release him and he goes to the Celtics or the Warriors. I think that's where he's going to end up. I really do. Coming off a second unit. Whether he's going back to the Celtics and coming out of that second unit, which that would be weird, but whatever. Or does he want to go to the Warriors and come off that second unit and spell out Steph Curry at times? He's probably not. If he wants to be in a playoff contender, he's probably going to have to come to that second unit. The Lakers are already talking about him coming up to second unit because they want Lonzo to get all the most minutes, the starting minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I do think they will end up releasing Isaiah Thomas, and I think he's going to end up either going with the Celtics or the Warriors, coming up the second unit and trying to help them out. That would be very weird if he ends up with the Celtics after all this shit, but I would not be surprised, because look at all the teams that are contending. San Antonio, the thing is also he's not 100%. San Antonio's already dealing with Tony Parker, he's not 100%. Leonard's not 100% either. Last thing you want is another player who's not 100%. Houston is loaded with point guards. Thunder, they already have too many players there. Last thing they need is another ball guy who's gonna hold the ball. And then you go to the East. The only team, Celtics. That's really the only team in the East. I mean, Toronto maybe, or does he go to Washington and try to spell out John Wall for these last 2 months? I don't know. Probably one of those teams, I would think. Either, if he really wants to win, comes out that second unit with the Celtics or the Warriors. If he wants to start, at least for a little while, and still wants to be in a playoff contender, maybe he goes to Washington and then he tries to spell out for these last 2 months while John Wall is hurt with his leg. But eventually he would also lose that starting job once John Wall would come back. I don't know. And he's also a free agent next year, so I don't know. We'll have to see what the hell happens. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man that runs the place. I am CE. Let me know in the comment section what you think about all this shit. But until next time, I will see you later. Oh my lord.